Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Miesha Pereira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori!
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Well, I don't know if blockhead is a negative term, but I feel like if I punched Marvin Vettori, I would probably break my hand. So hopefully that registers as a compliment for the Italian Dream, who said at the forefront of our fighter meeting, my cardiovascular base is going to be the difference in this fight here tonight.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Hook landed on the button. Oh, and another punch by Vettori. There's the kick, it's blocked.
Nice little short uppercut there.
Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fight.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win.
That one appeared to stun him.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, perfect combination. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Head kick there, blocked by Vettori. Big left hand there. There's that left hand. Huge shots there. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Takedown here by Vettori. Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's gonna.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Vettori. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. And Vettori gets back up here. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round.
Great block.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
He's looking for that left hand. Out there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Grimy fight goes back to the clinch again. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Vettori. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Vettori's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock, all offense all the time. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Inside leg kick now. Vettori's dealing with an obvious limp right now. Perhaps it was that last kick to the right leg that caused him the problem, so we'll see if he can start checking some of those and make the adjustment, but clearly this is a storyline that could emerge throughout the rest of this fight. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Back to the jab now, no good.
Well, he blocked that punch.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny, burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Oh, nice uppercut, yeah. He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to... Cannot take too many of those.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Now he lands a solid punch.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judge.
Oh, no!
Fight back! Fight back!
Oh,
Just out of range with that left hook. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Vettori. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice jab from Marvin. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, that's a good strike there by Vettori. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice level change with the body shot.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Big right hand there. Outstanding output on both sides. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Vettori's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent.
Great punch.
Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly... Got hurt again.
Oh! Oh! Big left hand.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Well, most of you remember exactly when this cut happened, and now it is getting really bad. They're going to have a lot of cleanup to do before our next match.
Yes, they're going to have a lot of cleanup. I mean, honestly, John, it's part of the thing, right? You go into a bloody octagon, you fight, you wrestle. It is what it is at that point, you know? That's the beauty in being at the end of the night. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Jab is on point right now. Oh, nice takedown.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes. Oh! Strong outside leg kick. 2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Herb Dean steps in! What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 21 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
All right, without further delay, let's get to tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Raquel Rocky Pennington. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Alexa Grasso.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, United Center, Chicago, Illinois, seemingly an annual destination for the combat sports leader, and great to have a UFC fight night back here in the Midwest tonight.
You know, I love coming to Chicago. I love coming to this arena because the fans are so knowledgeable. This city welcomes the UFC with open arms every single time, and tonight we come with a banger of a fight card. Big ground and pound. Nice pass.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Grasso gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Oh, huge hook. Pennington gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. So more output, at least in the early going. Nice front kick. Big elbow there, lands.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Hook to the head there by Grasso. Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Oh, heavy kick to the body.
double leg, level change.
All right, so there she goes, taking the fight to the ground yet again. She looked you right in your eye at our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said, I'm going to be able to take her down at will, and largely that's how it's played out.
She said we were going to be impressed, and to this point, I really have been. She has done a great job of mixing up the takedowns, mixing up the attempts, and getting the fight exactly where she wants it. Now she's in full mount.
Oh, pretty good job there, posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Fighter lands a kick now. Pennington going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing itself out over and over again. She enters, she gets the takedown, and she will not stop at any cost to get the fight to the floor. She's been successful, so why would she change it?
We're under 2 minutes now to go round one.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, and there it is, DC. You saw that one coming, and she delivered yet again.
Absolutely, man. And most people knew how this fight was going to play out if she was successful with her takedown. She has been, so she continues to go to the well.
Pennington going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet. Pretty good jab there by Grasso. Under a minute now to go in round one. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Beautiful body kick lands.
Oh, pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly has found the range early tonight.
She can box with anybody in the world, and she's showing that tonight.
Oh, Pennington's eye is closing up. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Oh, so how about that? She gets the takedown late in the round. The persistence paid off, Chief.
Persistence pays off. She is a cardio machine. So in order to secure a very big takedown like that late in the round, testament to her.
Oh, she's got her back. Control her wrist. Control her wrist. 10 seconds now in round one.
Attacking armbar.
Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding. Just unable to get it tight enough, though.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight. Oh, nice.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
Oh, she's hurt bad. Down leg clean. Nice double chase. Great job making her opponent recognize she's not going to just lay on her back. She's still being offensive.
There you go. Look for the shot.
Back and forth we go. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Beautiful uppercut there. It's amazing how visibly discouraged she is after getting stunned earlier in the round. It's not as though she was knocked down. She is still very much in this fight, but she has lost every moment since.
She's been getting beat now, beat to the punch. She got hurt. She's not doing a good job of building back and dealing with the adversity that she was dealt earlier in the round.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, she might be in real trouble now.
This has got to be it.
It's work. I'm going to stand this
Oh, it
up.
looked like she was going to tap there. Instead, she gets out of it.
She did a great job. She got her hands inside, attacked the lock on that guillotine, rolled to her back, and she lives to fight another day.
And she gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get upright. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. And they separate. Nice job at least staying upright on that. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Another big takedown. Transition.
"90 seconds to go.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Grasso's back in full guard now. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, beautifully placed with that strike. Pinpoint, and it cut her open.
Pinpoint accuracy. You can see the blood starting to trickle down her face. Great shot landed by her opponent.
Battling for hooks. Oh!
She's getting up, yep.
Big left hand lands upstairs. And there's that elbow blocked by Pennington. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Grasso's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, so the big moment in that previous round was the knockdown. We'll get you the replay now. DC, take us through it.
She was able to get her chance. She was able to find her moment. She recognized that an opportunity presented itself. She took it and landed that beautiful knockdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slow? Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Big strikes continue to land. right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Pennington.
Fight for that wrist control now.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bison. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control.
That was a slick transition.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yes, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Grasso's back in full guard. Oh, Pennington's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lynn. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration when she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Oh, Superman punch is good. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
It's the elbow there. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
And now she has her back.
Grasso's back into full guard. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. Just missed with that right hand. Grasso's eye starting to swell now. Pennington going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Oh, the Superman punch lands.
Great job blocking that shot.
Big knee there. All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot from halfway across the octagon. As long as she gets into contact, she is comfortable because she wants this fight down on the floor.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Pennington's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexa Grasso!
All right, so Alexa Grasso is your winner by decision. She's essentially been unstoppable since moving up to 125 pounds and looked pretty strong here at all phases of the game tonight.
Yeah, she looked amazing. It was one of those fights where even though she didn't get the finish, she did exactly what she needed to do. A dominant decision victory from Alexa Grasso.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jairzinho, Biggie Boy, Rozenstruik.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so here's Jairzinho Rozenstruik back on the horse as we get ready for the start of this round, and he's as good a power threat as we have in this heavyweight division. He has more knockouts than any fighter on this roster since he made his UFC debut in 2019. But if he's gonna fight for the UFC heavyweight title, he needs a finish here tonight, and that is a reality that is not lost on the Suriname native, Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by the All-American Weidman. Just misses with the jab there. All right, so there it is, first takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these takedowns. That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to do it in practice opposed to doing it under the lights. This wrestler is next level.
Weidman's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, beautiful hook there. Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, misses with the jab.
Oh, nice overhand right.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Fighter lands a jab. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Pretty good straight punch there by the All-American Weidman.
When he gets close, he throws and lands.
Single leg takedown is good. Busy as he looks to improve position here. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, nice elbow.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Making all these shots count. Rozenstruik gets back up again. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's looking at. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Nice punch to the head.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Final seconds of the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzz on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up.
Oh, big left hook there. And follows up with another one.
Oh, nice kick.
So, oh, big knee!
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, nice level change.
Weidman's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Weidman's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way. He got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Weidman.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take to give him.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
And there's a takedown attempt. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Rozenstruik's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Hook to the head lands flush there by the All-American Weidman.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Another takedown land.
Rozenstruik gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Weidman's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Side control now.
Nice transition.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Fighters back to their feet here. Tags him with that uppercut. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, what a round it was. And as far as flying knees go, they don't get much cleaner than the one he landed in that round.
Yeah, he landed it cleanly. And he did a lot of good work. But this is the thing. That flying knee is going to be what we remember when we talk about this fight.
I think you got to throw one in your next fight.
I'd never.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Weidman's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. We're doing here.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Weidman's back in half guard. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flute choke looks locked in. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, You have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right?
Oh, he might be out.
There you go. There you go.
All right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. And there it is! Chris Weidman! Coming up huge tonight. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, the All-American Chris Weidman! So the former UFC middleweight champion Chris Weidman proving again that he is still among the true elites at 185 pounds. What a performance that was tonight. And he's a guy who we've known for some time, really has everything you would want in a mixed martial artist, quick study plus athlete, and tonight it was his night yet again. Even if you don't like New Yorkers, you gotta respect the All-American Chris Weidman. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Big fight field here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center. The house that Michael Jordan built. Good to be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
You know, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are for something special tonight. It's going to be loud tonight in Chicago, Illinois.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, DC. Oh, he lands that teep. Well, every MMA fight begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of Alex Pereira, who has found a home for that left hook early.
I mean, that's his best shot, man. We have seen Alex Pereira land this left hook in kickboxing to finish Israel Adesanya, and also inside the octagon where he knocked out Sean Strickland. It is such a powerful strike, and Pereira is a master of it.
Lawler gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Missed with that attempt. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Pereira gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Just misses with that one.
Let's go, you can do this. Keep going forward.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Those jabs on him. That's it, it's working.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, nice jab to the head by Pereira. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there. He's got that center collar tie locked in.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, he is a true fight finisher, and Alex Pereira has really managed risk well tonight. Not necessarily going for the kill shot. We'll see if it materializes here late in the round.
Well, I think it speaks to his evolution of an MMA fighter. He's not just a striker anymore. He's an MMA striker, recognizing that the gloves are smaller. So he's got to take his time in his approach. He cannot just hunt you down anymore. So that makes him more accurate. That makes him more focused defensively. He has looked amazing tonight. And that's kind of what we expect now from Alex Pereira.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, nice job by Lawler to stick and move, landed in the pocket, and then retreated. His striking has never looked better than it does here early in this one. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into a boxing arena, he could still be competitive, and it all starts behind that beautiful jab.
Lawler's...
Great job landing the strike from his back. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Lawler's in half guard. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready? You ready? Go.
All right, round two.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, huge right hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Pereira!
I mean, I have run out of superlatives when it comes to describing this. Alex Pereira gets it done by knockout tonight. This dude was 3-1 when he made his UFC debut.
It's crazy. It's so crazy to see how far he's come in such a short period of time. Now, the result isn't surprising because that's what he does. He knocks people out. But the fact that he's continued to do this as he goes up the rankings, really impressive.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Ribas! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Tate!
Ready. Ready. Go.
Always a rowdy crowd here inside United Center in Chicago, Illinois, and tonight is no different. Great to have a major UFC live event back in the house with MJ.
Yeah, this is a massive night for the fans. The fans are always rowdy here in Chicago. They love seeing championships won, and championships are on the line tonight from the United Center.
Whiffs on the elbow.
Leg kick lands.
All right, well, she told us she had the best takedown game in this division despite not being the decorated wrestler, and just like that, she gets her opponent down on her first attempt.
Well, she said it, and now she showed it. She said she was better. She said that she would be able to take this wrestler down.
Ribas is going for the sub here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. She's got her back now. All right, so now she's in the dominant position after a beautiful reversal on the ground. Tate getting that ground and pound going and landing. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Kick to the body by Ribas.
No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots. Oh. Really nice job blocking that shot. Beautiful punch to the body.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Oh, Superman punch. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Clean punch.
Tate gets lit up by that straight punch. Nice crack there.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Ribas has got the full mount. All right, right, she's setting up for a submission now.
She's looking for a finish on the ground.
Oh, compromising spot. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Relentless pressure from the top by Tate.
Oh, nice.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can win.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Ribas.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight. Nice punch lands.
More of that. Let's go. That was a great shot.
Able to check that kick as well. Push kick there to the body.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And again, the front kick landed there by Tate. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Tate gets caught by the straight punch.
Another punch to the head.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Oh, high kick. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
15 seconds. Tate's in half guard now. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, take a seat, breathe, move with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, o próximo round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, well, she made the takedown a thing of beauty in that first round. We'll see if she can pick up where she left off.
And she has to, because if she is forced to stand here, she's going to have a very difficult, long fight. When she is able to secure takedowns, whether it's a high crotch, whether it's a single, or even from the clinch, she's able to get takedowns in so many different ways. They all lead to her being in a dominant position where she's comfortable.
Straight right is there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Nice job by Pereira to land yet another takedown. I got to think at Gilroy High School wrestling practice next week, they're going to be watching this fight.
I mean, we will show it. I will.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a chill.
Looks like she's trying to set up a sub here. Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as Ribas is going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Constantly a moving target. like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Went for the inside leg kick. All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is in it.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight. And I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
Well, you know about the offense, but how about the defense? Overhand blocked by Ribas.
Nice looping punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. 2 minutes remain in the round. All right, so different rounds, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
Outstanding kick there by Tate. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. Right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. When you take away that...
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Tate's back in full guard now. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
And now she's in mount.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
Pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway.
Nice combination.
Nice job there to minimize damage. Tate gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Another good stick to the head.
Tate's nose. Oh!
Oh, she's hurt.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Ribas. Trying to establish that jab once again. Ribas Ribas is now dealing with a cheek cut.
Oh, nice.
Straight right hand, but she misses. Good body shot. And another kick lands. Hook to the head by Ribas. Tate's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, I like that kick by her. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because, she's got to start looking to finish here.
Tate goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Beautiful transition and adjustment by her there after she was getting worked pretty good on the feet. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her now, setting up for the submission.
What a submission attempt. Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, come on, that's gotta be it.
Come on, what?
Oh, she got out checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit?
Right in her obituary.
Oh, another ground strike lands. No surprise to see her continue to target that cut.
That was nice.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head, and now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh! Oh, now she lands a kick to the body. 20 seconds left. Nice kick there by Ribas. Final seconds of the fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Amanda Ribas!
All right, well, a dominant performance for her here tonight, and that is one that I think is going to resonate deep into next week. There were a lot of people betting the wrestler here tonight. She was having none of that noise.
People believe that it's the ultimate equalizer. Well, she proved that nothing is guaranteed. Her grappling tonight was on another level, and she has earned a beautiful victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dominick the Devastator Reyes.
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, this round is now underway, and the light heavyweight contender Dominick Reyes certainly came close to wresting the title away from Jon Jones a few years ago, but he's not looking in the rearview mirror. He is focused on the present, and that is this matchup in front of him tonight. Back to his feet. Just missed with the elbow there. Reyes is cut above the eye. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Man, his jab is good. There it is. All right, the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier, getting that jab working here pretty early, DC.
And a power jab. I mean, everything about Jared Cannonier is power. If you look at him, you can tell that the guy is just insanely powerful. But it's this jab that is his trigger to do everything going forward in every fight that he's in.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Strong hook lands. Hook to the head there by Dominick Reyes. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Jared Cannonier. Oh, doing work with the jab.
Oh! He's got to start throwing down.
Just over 3 minutes to go. And there's that inside leg kick. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you get...
Oh!
What a fight. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, this could be over soon. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Cannonier. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under 2 minutes to go. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Cannonier's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Nicely done.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He's
said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Effective use of the jab there by the Alaskan Cannonier. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Cannonier gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Massive uppercut. That will not feel good tomorrow. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, the corners have done their job. Here we go with the start of round two. Dominick Reyes versus Cannonier. Oh, that's a big right hand from Dominick Reyes. We talk so much about his kicks. Don't sleep on those hands.
Don't sleep on the hands. He put Chris Weidman out with his hands. Chris Weidman's one of the greatest middleweights of all time. And Dominick Reyes got him out of there.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
All right, everything's been working off the jab for Cannonier tonight, and he lands it again there.
Just a presence about himself is what I think about when I think about Cannonier. He's a guy that has fought in multiple weight classes, and he gets that jab to the target so quickly. Changing the position. Getting the mount here. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Cannonier.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Here's the kick, blocked by the Alaskan Cannonier.
Nice jab.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Real quick leg kick.
Reyes has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. All right, well, the ref's gonna step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there, nose shot?
But John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. Doesn't appear to be affecting his vision too badly right now. Looks as though he's gonna let him play.
Wow, he allows him to continue. Very surprising.
Fans are with it. All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to... That'll do it! Cannonier! That has gotta feel good!
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.